Blessings and welcome to this pick a card reading. We have 3 piles to choose from. Pile number 1 with Plunge, pile number 2 with Let It Rain, and pile number 3 with the Healing Lagoon. Please take a moment to choose your piles. Bless you, pile number 1. So the first card is showing this beautiful feeling of plunge. Now, when we dive into the sea, it's almost as if our problems are washed away as we're caressed by this beautiful crystalline seawater. So it's really sort of indicating to go for something. Once you start something, the next steps will appear. Sometimes we need to go for it and take the first steps before knowing what the final outcome is. It does feel as though you've got dreams that you're wanting to follow, things that you want to manifest, things that you want to create. And it's really asking you here to go for it, right? Not to hold back. You learn what you need to learn along the way. So it feels here as though it's really about embracing what you enjoy and taking that plunge. So that looks very, very beautiful. I'll just put your indicator card here. And we also have, let's see what the next card is showing. The Water Oracle. So psychic abilities, acting on visions, it's destined. Yeah, I really get this feeling here that even though you may not have started to fulfill all of your dreams yet, that they are destined to manifest for you. And it's as if you're getting visions of what you want to do and thinking in the mind, oh, that's not possible, that will be difficult, I need to wait, I need to be more prepared, so on and so forth. But it feels here as though it's about taking those steps, because then the universe also aligns itself to you, assisting in those manifestations, assisting in that creation and what you want to happen. So you're very gifted, very, very pure as well. And it feels as though it's about staying true to your integrity, your authenticity, and trusting yourself, even though your dreams may seem fragile. It may seem as though other people don't fully understand them. You've got incredible ancient wisdom that it looks like you're bringing through. So do, honor those visions and take the plunge, right? So these cards together, the indicator words, don't hold back, it's time, go for it, dive in. So yeah, even though they may just be visions at the moment, dreams, to go for it, right? Because it does look as though there's a lot of destiny lining up for you here. And what's meant to happen will happen. You also have the waterfall, so inner power, unbridled confidence, claiming your place. So this card seems to really be indicating that you do have a lot of power that perhaps other people have tried to hold back or suppress or make you confused about. But it feels it's about you being authentic and owning that power, like, I am here, this is me, this is what I'm doing, this is who I am, regardless of people's judgments and opinions, right? Not to allow any of that type of energy to hold you back from being your true self. And we also have beneath the surface, what's really driving you, true motives, and breaking free. Yeah, see, it does feel as though, a lot of the inhibitions, suppressions, holding yourself back is, while to some degree it's coming from outside, it's also coming from you giving any kind of importance to that. So, get back in touch with your heart, your beautiful heart, your loving soul, your dreams, your desires, and honor those. Being patient, it can be a slow process at times, but if you look at this beautiful healing energy coming through there, and it's almost like breaking through all of that ice, like these icebergs, to allow this water to flow, right? So that looks really, really good, even though, but do be gentle with yourself. I feel that's important. Just take daily steps, right, in the direction of your dreams. And we have Atlantis, keep the big vision, stay in alignment as you grow. Yeah, so as you're taking those steps, there's times to step forward, there's time to step back, but I feel you're going to be feeling a lot of, not pride in an ego-centered way, but, pleased and powerful and authentic, and that momentum is going to help move you forward because you've got strong beliefs and strong visions and this amazing Atlantean energy, which is something that you seem to hold, which includes telepathy, high level technology. I mean, there's so much in Atlantis. It might be a good idea for you to read and look into Atlantis, and what happened there, right? What happened with Atlantis. And we also have the deep sea diving, way of the mystic, learning through experience, depths. Yeah, that's very much what I got with the earlier card, that it's not about having all the knowledge before you start, that taking steps along the journey, along your path, on the way to your dreams, on the way to your bliss, fulfillment, divine path, that it's going to be a learning process as well. And that's why it's important to be gentle with yourself, give yourself time to process. Such a beautiful color here, right? You are plunging into the depths, it seems. We're even touching on Atlantis, so it does seem like you've got a deep, divine, destined mission. And this feels, like it's going to be very healing, even as you're learning and acquiring new knowledge. It feels as though that knowledge is going to be very, very healing for you, and just give you such bliss and such joy that you could even not fathom from suppressing those steps, right? And we have Cosmic Ocean, current dreams, future realities, new beginnings. Yeah, so beautiful. It does feel like there's a huge shift taking place. It's a new beginning in your life, even though new beginnings can take time. It can be some months. I'm even getting, could be up to a year or two for you before you really feel grounded in the life of your dreams. But it feels as though it's those desires and those dreams that you're really being asked to take steps towards right now. As it says, plunging right in, honoring those visions, everything we just looked at here. And yeah, that looks really good. So again, I'm getting be gentle with yourself, but do take those steps, do push forward, and you're going to connect with a deep power of authenticity within you. Bless you, pile number 1. That was your reading. I hope that helped. And pile number 2. So we've got, as your indicator card, you chose Let It Rain, allowing what is inevitability and trust. So this feels as though it's, there's been a lot going on for you, right? There's been a lot going on. If you see this lightning, it almost looks as though it's coursing through her body, right? And it feels as though it's a time for you to really peace. I feel as though the energies have been incredibly powerful, yet also that you're in need of healing and peace and surrendering. I feel as though water can be very healing for you now. Bath, a dip in the ocean, shower, even just a foot, a foot bath. But it feels as though you've got this incredibly magnetic, powerful energy, and it's almost as if you're learning to really integrate and embody energy that's very, very powerful. It's like lightning, this very powerful energy, and you want to stay peaceful with it as well. So give yourself some time to rest, embody, and heal. And we also have here, let it go, release the past, forgive, soften, move on. So I'm feeling here, it's, it's about you dancing softly, dancing freely, being happy with your own company, being very soft with yourself, very gentle with yourself, and gently opening up to others. Sometimes, of course, it's wonderful to open up to others, yet we really need to feel in a safe space. And at the moment, it feels as though it's about you being gentle and enjoying your own self and magical energy and healing and releasing the past in order to make way for the beautiful future that awaits you. And it does look as though your future is going to be magical, just so many wonderful experiences, people, so on and so forth. But you are at this threshold now where you're leaving one reality behind in the past and so on and so forth, and gently moving forward in the future where you've learned to love yourself a lot more, give yourself self-care, honor yourself, not people please, so on and so forth. I mean, of course, pleasing people is good, but when it comes naturally, not at the cost of your own self, right? And we have here birth mysteries. What are you being called to create? So it looks as though here, it's almost like treating yourself like a baby, not in a condescending way, but taking care of yourself, taking care of your needs, and being very gentle with yourself and very, very soft. And we have here water codes, ancient wisdom, the intelligence is within you. So if you look how wise this woman is, right? She looks like a goddess, right? She most possibly is a goddess, connected to this very healing divine power of the universe. And it feels as though this ancient wisdom is coming to you, but at the same time, you don't want to overwhelm yourself all at once with all of it, if that makes sense. Bit by bit, softly let more and more light, more and more love, more wisdom in, and be strong about your authenticity in terms of how you communicate that, relate that, share that, while protecting yourself very much, the same way you would protect a child, right? And we have here Lady of the Lake. Oh, I love the mists, the things of Avalon. New beginnings, something is about to happen. So yeah, it does feel as though you're about to be taking some very powerful steps forward on your path. And I'm getting a lot of magic moving along with you, right? It's like the forces of nature seem to be moving you forward into a lighter, more healing, more powerful path where you really expressed your authentic truth rather than what others may have wanted you to be, say, do, right? And it feels as though that's beautiful. You're taking steps on the path in that direction. And we've got the Isle of Avalon. It's interesting, you've got a lot of Avalon coming through. So the Lady of the Lake and the Isle of Avalon. So you might want to look into the beautiful tales of Avalon. So we've got the Isle of Avalon here, healing, returning to wholeness, transformation. Yeah, I mean, I'm getting again this need almost for retreat before you take these powerful steps on your path. Nurturing, silence, being in nature, allowing, water to heal, wash through you. And, it's almost as if she's stepping from one world into another, but she's taking this time to regenerate, rejuvenate, and rest before she goes through this incredible doorway into this magical land. So yeah, that feels beautiful and very, very powerful. And we also have the wishing well, unexpected gifts, kindness, karmic jewels. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing with you. It's like, if you see here underneath, there's this almost like treasure chest of gifts, but they're almost like under the surface of the sea, and it feels as though there's all of this available to you because of who you are, because of who you've been in other lifetimes, because of what you know, because of what you do. And it feels as though this is all coming to you, even though sometimes you may have been struggling to access it. It feels as though it's just coming to you naturally, right? But it does feel as though you need to take time to self-care and heal and allow these things almost to rise to you as you continue on your path of authenticity. Bless you, pile number 2. I hope that helped. That was your reading. And we have pile number 3 with this beautiful healing lagoon. So your keywords are rejuvenate, recovery, time to heal, it's safe to stop. Yeah, I almost feel here like you've been giving an incredible amount of positive energy. I mean, look at this blue hibiscus, this rose quartz shining from her, and it's like you just seem to be giving in a very powerful way and bringing this beautiful light and energetic frequencies to the earth. But it also feels as though you've perhaps got somewhat drained. She almost seems to be almost like protecting herself somewhat as she's stepping into the room, trying to get some of those energies back for herself, right? So it does feel as though it's time to, allow yourself to receive some of that beautiful, powerful energy that you've been giving to others, right? Or to the world, to earth. We have on-call, healer, seer, priestess, soul purpose. So it feels here you're really connected to, I'm getting this like white light, divine wisdom energy, and very, very pure, very, very light. So, do protect yourself because that light is very, very sacred, and I feel you've got incredible clairvoyant abilities as well and healing abilities, which you share with others. And I feel you blow people's minds, actually. They can't quite make sense of who you are or what you know, but this looks like something very, very sacred. So do honor yourself, right? Honor yourself and keep tapping into that wonderful, pure, white light, blissful, divine energy so that you can continue on your path and continue to heal others as well as yourself. And we've got metamorphosis, embrace transformation, things are now different. So yeah, it feels as though there's, as well as the changes you've been making, there have been changes happening, and there's the only constant is change in the world, right? In the universe, this constant motion and change. So it feels as though, try and let go of any past beliefs that were somewhat limiting or negative and allow this beautiful new change to rise to meet you, embrace you, nurture you, love you, and honor you. And we also have making waves. Momentum is building. It's your time achievement. Yeah, I feel almost like you've been working in silence, doing what you do, but not necessarily shouting about it, demanding recognition, and perhaps feeling unseen. And I feel that you're fine with that. You don't do it for recognition, but I feel as though you are like this beautiful goddess, and you have been making incredible waves, and it's like this recognition from the divine of your love, of your healing, of your bliss, of your power, and that's coming to you. So that looks really, really nice. And we have gentle force, consistency, persistence, patience, the long game. Yeah, this is very much what I feel. I feel you've done so much, And it has been in a very gentle, soothing, healing, almost quiet way, perhaps working with people one-on-one, or healing those people around you without telling anybody what you're doing. And this looks like, it is a long game. I mean, eternity is eternity, but it feels as though it's beautiful, the things that you've been doing, and the universe is seeming to want to acknowledge your patience, acknowledge your faith, and acknowledge your trust and your strength and your truth so much, really. Wow, so we've got follow the stream, dedication, trust, future rivers and oceans. Yeah, don't limit what is possible for you, right? And what you want, and these magical realms, worlds that are open to you, right? And I do feel you're incredible at healing others, but really you want to make time and space for your own healing as well, right? Because you really deserve a lot of love, and the universe it's just pouring through for you here in pile number 3. It's very, very powerful, the love from the universe that I've got coming towards you. I can just feel it, like the universe saying, my beautiful, strong, powerful, quiet, gentle child, I love you. Right? So we've also got stagnant waters, feeling stuck, a call for shifts, flow and change. Right, what is being shown here? Yeah, so keep your heart open at this time, not necessarily to a particular person or thing, but your heart open in terms of to love, to the universe, to the divine, and spend time healing, right? Do what you need to do in nature, with water, with crystals, with breath, with music, with silence, with meditation. Just be very, very gentle with yourself, because things are moving, things are changing. Protect your heart while keeping it open, right? And yeah, bless you, pile number 3. That was your reading. I hope that helped.